In the heart of Paris, 1911, an ordinary man with an extraordinary plan pulled off the most audacious art theft in history. A heist that would forever change the fate of the world's most famous painting. The Louvre Museum was a temple of art, but on a quiet August morning, it became the stage for a mystery that would confound police and captivate millions. With virtually no security and open access for museum employees and visitors alike, the conditions were ripe for something unimaginable. At the time, the Louvre's relaxed protocols made it possible for insiders to blend in, and that's exactly what happened. Born Pietro Vincenzo Antonio Peruggia in a humble Italian village near the Alps, Peruggia was not a mastermind, but rather an unassuming decorator who once worked as a glazier at the Louvre. His familiarity with museums' inner workings would soon prove to be his greatest asset. Peruggia's work at the Louvre meant he knew every nook and cranny, especially how the Mona Lisa was secured. His ordinary job made his later act all the more extraordinary. Peruggia had seen every corner of that museum. He knew how to get in and how to get away. On that fateful morning of August 21st, 1911, while the museum lay mostly empty, its usual hum of visitors replaced by silence, Peruggia set his plan in motion. Dressed in a white smock just like every other Louvre employee, he made his move before anyone noticed. When the halls were empty, Peruggia knew this was his moment. He carefully detached the Mona Lisa from its iron supports, removed its protective case, and wrapped the painting with his own smock. With the stolen artwork tucked away securely under his arm, he exited the museum through the same door he'd entered, leaving behind a mystery that would confound the art world. The theft was not discovered until the next day. The Louvre staff were in disbelief, and within hours, newspapers had speculated wildly about the crime of passion, or even a daring scheme straight out of a novel. In the aftermath, the investigation unfolded like a fever dream, with at least 60 policemen combing the museum. Every employee and visitor was questioned. Even renowned artists like Picasso and Apollinaire were briefly detained as suspects. Detectives knew who'd entered on that day. But where's the painting? Who could have taken it without being noticed? The investigation, muddled by missteps and mistaken identities, missed a crucial detail. Peruggia's own fingerprints were never properly checked against the records, a critical oversight that allowed him to slip under the radar. For 2 long years, the world wondered if the Mona Lisa would ever be seen again. Meanwhile, Peruggia kept the painting hidden in a modest Paris apartment, waiting for the perfect moment to claim a reward or perhaps to profit from his crime. When Peruggia finally made contact with an art dealer in Florence, it was clear that his intentions were not entirely patriotic. He expected a windfall, and that very ambition would lead to his downfall. Peruggia was later arrested. When asked during the trial if he stole the Mona Lisa to return it to Italy, he claimed that he did it for his country, and he didn't want to see Italy's treasures stolen away. But evidence and later revelations suggested that money was always on his mind. Peruggia was convicted of the crime and sentenced to only 7 months in prison. The case remains shrouded in controversy. Was Peruggia a patriotic hero reclaiming what was stolen from Italy, or was he a cunning thief looking to make a fortune? Some experts even suggest that he was part of a larger con involving shadowy figures like Eduardo de Valifierno, who may have orchestrated the theft to profit from fake reproductions. There's no external proof of Valifierno's involvement, yet whispers of a mastermind behind the scenes continue to fuel debate. The truth remains elusive. The Mona Lisa's disappearance transformed a once respectable painting into a global icon, a symbol of mystery and intrigue. Its stolen status catapulted it into the realm of myth and popular culture. Today, security at art museums around the world is unthinkably tight, a legacy of the flaws exposed in 1911. Without that theft, the Mona Lisa might have remained just another painting. Instead, it became a legend, a cautionary tale and an inspiration for countless works of art and media. Vincenzo Peruggia, an unlikely figure in art history, inadvertently reshaped the art world. His crime, born of complex motives and executed with surprising simplicity, reminds us that even the most iconic masterpieces have secrets waiting to be uncovered. If you enjoyed this deep dive into art history's greatest heists, hit the like and comment and share for more untold stories. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for more stolen, mysterious stories from the world of art and history.